You have the option of picking a flat 2D brush or a 3D brush, where you build up material, not unlike real-life sculpting. The Oculus Quest 2 has been out for over 2 months now, and a lot of people are coming to VR for the first time. To that end, I made a list of the 5 top apps that I think you should have on your Oculus Quest 2. Remember, the Oculus Store has a really good return policy, so if you get something and you don't like it, you do have the option to refund it if it's within a certain time limit. With that in mind, here's the list. Starting with Tilt Brush. Magical is a word that gets tossed around a lot with VR, but some apps deliver that feeling in spades. Tilt Brush is, for a lack of a better term, a 3D painting app, but I think it's more of a 3D sculpting app. You have the option of picking a flat 2D brush or a 3D brush, where you build up material, not unlike real-life sculpting, but with color and shading. From there, the possibilities are endless. If you have any artistic tendencies at all, if you've ever used 3D printing pens and been disappointed at how lame they feel, you owe it to yourself to try this one. Games like The Room are perfect for VR. I've experienced previous iterations of this game on the iPad and recently started the VR version, and I can tell you that it's 10 times better in VR. The puzzles mean so much more when you can lean in and examine the items or figure out their mechanisms on your own. I have a full review of this one on the way, but the short version is this. The aesthetic is beautiful, the story is intriguing, and the puzzles are fun. Definitely give it a shot. Now next up is Echo VR, one of 2 free games on this list. While I don't recommend starting out with Echo if you're new to VR, it is 100% recommended once you get comfy with it. There's no quick way to describe gameplay in Echo, so let's do it the long version. You're part of a 3 vs 3 sports team. Your main method of movement is grabbing onto objects and using hand thrusters, not unlike Iron Man, except these ones come out of your thumbs. And your objective is to deliver a throwing disc to your opponent's goal. Oh, and you can also punch the opponents. It's faster paced and a little nauseating sometimes, but it's free, so give it a shot whenever you feel like you're ready for it. But be warned, this game has the longest tutorial I've ever had to go through. Still worth it though. Pistol Whip. Look, this is not the kind of game you should play if you prefer easy games. It has an easy mode, but to get to that sweet spot of gaming nirvana, you have to get good. Because it's a hectic, difficult, chaotic dance fest of bullets, bad guys, and bass. And when you mess up, it's totally unforgiving. But when it all clicks and John Wick's spirit takes over your body, god dang! Last on the list is Quill Theater. It's one of those apps that are hard to describe, but really very simple in execution. Quill Theater is just a VR theater where you take a look at other paintings that people did in VR. These paintings can have sound, they can have animation, they can have different visuals from anything you've used, or they can even have a storyline of some sorts to them. It's beautiful, it's captivating, and it's one of those experiences that you can only have in VR. For my money, and this app is a free one, I think this is the top app on this list, and I saved it for last for that reason. I think you should start with it, get comfortable with it, and marvel at what VR can do to the art world. I can only imagine what things will look like in the future if this is how we start. So that's my list. Obviously there's a lot more apps available and a lot more to come. But for the time being, I think this is a good introduction to VR and a great start for your journey with the Quest 2. If you can think of anything else or you have any suggestions, post them in the comments below. I'll see you next time.